So the journey really started when I first received that email from Tremaine, inviting students to join and create this new thing that they were calling the Eller African American Honorary. I knew that this was going to be something big and something important, but I do remember distinctly that first official club meeting, and there were only 7 of us in the room at the time. And so fast forward 2 years later, in my senior year, there's over 45 active members in the club. It was just an incredible thing to see and how fast we grew, and all of the achievements that the club was able to do in such a short time. When I graduated, I knew that I still wanted to be able to contribute to this club, and I knew it was going to have a strong impact on future students. And so, over the year, as we've kind of thought of ideas, we brought in more Eller African American Honorary Alumni members. It really grew into something beautiful. And we were just so overwhelmed by the amount of support, and we were just so excited. And to us, that really means that people care about this and that this is going to have a really lasting impact for future students.
This is definitely a journey, and we just want to thank you so much for going on this first journey with us. And we so appreciate your generosity and your support. And we've been so overwhelmed by all the streams that have come in from different places. Like, we've had our work colleagues, we've had friends and family, students, we've had alumni and support from everywhere. And we just want to say thank you so much. Thank you for investing in Black students and Black futures at the University of Arizona. We really do appreciate the support, and especially with everything the students have gone through with the pandemic in 2020, to see them continue to persevere and continue to thrive academically and professionally. That's what the scholarship is about. It's about giving students those support, and we can't thank you enough for overwhelmingly just really supporting us in our very first campaign. We do have a few special thank yous. So we do want to say thank you to Phoebe. Thank you so much for your support and helping us get the scholarship off the ground. We also want to say thank you to Dean Paulo for your support from the very beginning. And we want to say thank you to Veronica for advising the students, and to Tremaine at the beginning as well too. So thank you so much for your support. And of course, we want to say thank you to all the student leaders for everything that you have done. We are so proud of the work that you have been putting into the organization. It is so deserving, and that's why we are doing this for all of you. And then one last thank you to the UA Foundation for helping us kickstart this scholarship. And then also thank you to the Eller College of Management as well too.
What this scholarship does is tell Black students at Eller that we see them, we hear them, we recognize their hard work, and we want to literally invest in their futures. We forget that when you're an undergrad and you're getting these scholarships for $500, $1,000, you're saving that student so much time. And that time, instead being spent at maybe their part-time job that isn't as relevant to their career goals, they're instead being able to take on leadership positions. They can study more for exams to get them into the grad programs. We're giving them the time to be able to invest in themselves and to be able to invest in their futures.
The goal for this endowment is to raise at least $100,000 by the end of 2025. That's just under 5 years to go. And thanks to your support in this initial campaign, we're off to a good start. We're on track, but we still do have a long way to go. Because of this, you can expect additional campaigns to launch either at the end of this year, in Black History Month, or around graduation. So be on the lookout for those. We would love your continued support, or even just to help spread awareness. Share this with your family, with your friends, with those that you know that care about Black students and want to invest in their success. Please also reach out to us if you'd like to get more involved in our push to support Black students at Eller, whether that's as a key donor for the endowment or a fundraiser, or if you'd like to work as a mentor for students on campus. The more the merrier. We're all here to support the Black students, and they can use the help. Bear down.
Suit up.